So, what is up YouTube? This is Antilles Gaming here, and as you can see, my ship and my crew are looking quite fetching. Yeah, managed to unlock some stuff. Got my crew in actual armor now, so they actually look like soldiers. And right now we're just sailing in from doing some ship missions. Like, just not really missions, more or less just putting some upgrades on the ship. Still want to upgrade that ram though.
Ready oars! Ready oars for docking!
But yeah, let's go show off my men. So, I went with this look on them because this looks the closest I could find to Spartan looking armor. Plus, I really love the design of the Kraken on their shields. So now whenever they are about to go into battle, it just makes the whole thing look a whole lot better. Okay, so this is something that I found out with Phobos. Watch, I'm not gonna hit any buttons. And look. Like that, I just love that mechanic because now if you're just sprinting or something away, instead of like going through all the mess of trying to then mount the horse, instead what you do is you just keep running and your guy just automatically mounts. Hold on, I gotta see. Oh boy. Okay, so I'll be right back because that looks like it's gonna be a long journey. Okay, so it took like roughly, I don't know how much time. It took a long ass time, but luckily we are finally here. So now we get to see what Herodotus wants.
They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
Oh, I can't wait to be sailing out there. Okay, Herodotus, what do you want?
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
Wait, is this the place where the 300 stood their ground?
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts, but to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
What the heck? Jeez. Hmm. And Leonidas got the last laugh.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Okay, I'm also just asking these just to see what he says.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
So when given the choice between his people losing their freedom or losing their king, he decided it's better for them to lose their king than their freedom.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
Why is this guy so like enthusiastic about all this though?
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
Okay, the people he's talking about, I have a feeling that's the early Templars, like with the Apple of Eden and all that. Because that's how the whole Assassin's Creed story began.
You mentioned the people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of liver. Like I had it a while back. Too chewy.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand? I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
If the spear of Leonidas himself reacted that way to him, then honestly, that's really like just enough reason to trust him. He stands like that a lot.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too. He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle! Impossible! Apollo would not allow that.
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe we have heard others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my sister.
Your sister? By Zeus, your life is complicated.
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry. This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies. And one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens.
First, we need to go to Antwerp.
To Antwerp, then.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
Let me see what level this quest is. If this quest is... it's a level 13 quest. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
Rowers, do your oars!
Enemies ready to fire!
People seem to like the ship combat,
Commander, they are trying to
so
rob us.
I'm going to finish this quest, and then I think we're going to do just a little bit of pirate hunting.
The Bay of Marathon is ahead.
Marathon?
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion. The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm sure.
The site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull.
Oh, that marathon.
You're both hopeless.
It's like, yeah, I'm starting to love Herodotus, and I love Barnabas. I love Barnabas's positive attitude, and I love Herodotus's just the way like he is, just like his know-how and all that.
They're set to fire!
It does feel good to be out in like actual open water.
Ah, safe again! The Adrestia lives to sail once more.
Alexios, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Go on.
Those spears. How did you find them?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be, just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of Andros, Alexios.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
Oh, oh, and I forgot to show that. I got 2 new lieutenants. I got her from doing a quest that's in like that first area that we sailed to. You can find her near the fort. Look, instead of me saying directions. Okay, so the layout I was just showing you, I did her quest here. Like, this is where her quest is. So, right next to the port of Nisia. And she offers some pretty decent perks, though. Like, +6 javelin damage and +8 fire damage. So, like, fire damage is really useful in these battles. And as you can see, that is my crew. Cunning tacticians who prefer to pin their prey, limiting their movement. Yeah, I just love that design. Also got another one. These are nice too. Believing that if they fell, Poseidon would catch them and make them rise anew. I think I'm going to. It's like I wonder if these just make them look a certain way, or if it actually gives them like an extra perk or something.
Here it is.
One of the other reasons that I like this game is not only because it reminds me of a little Black Flags, but it also reminds me of The Witcher 3, which me and my friend at GameStop were talking about that, and me and him, I mean, we're not complaining. We're like gigantic Witcher fans. What the frackin' Malakan? This reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn.
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
What's happening now? Besides the bright colors blinding me. Another backup flash!
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I no matter.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Oh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
I wonder... It's like, I wonder, is the Spear of Leonidas like... Well, I know he had a spear, but like, I wonder if that is an actual artifact that has been found. Because clearly in the future...
Mater, I haven't forgotten you.
Because clearly in the future, at some point, they take off the wooden handle and make it into more of a dagger with a spear tip. Well,
By the gods, who built all this?
oh yeah, and another thing I realized,
How does a place like this exist?
yes, this is going to sound stupid, but I just realized this morning that you could
How could I
carry
even explain
torches.
this to someone like Marcos?
What's this? Definitely from like the Apple of Eden era.
Something's glowing over there.
It's in the shape of a spear. Leonidas' spear?
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
What? Like, okay, what the heck is going on here? Forge activated? Wait, so is King Leonidas' spear like is it like an artifact from long ago? Like did Leonidas just find the spear, or? Oh, of course we're back here.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Alexios didn't just have Isu technology, he had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Alexios.
It's like I know no matter what, she's gonna be around till the end, but
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. But Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
definitely want her opinion on this stuff, so...
So, Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different. If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Alexios, and Cassandra. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can.
imagine, like, finding out that your ancestor was Leonidas himself. That would be pretty badass. I mean, I found out I'm part of Takabal, but still.
So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype Raman variant with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined.
Okay, calm down. She was just stating.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I want to know more about this guy. Because, for all I know, he could be working another angle.
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
So, does what I'm seeing as Alexios match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as a reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor, so I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
I don't know. Why do they? Oh my god. OMG. Why do people keep telling me that?
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
She was not sitting in a chair. She literally was not sitting in a chair at all.
I should check my email.
Okay, so is there anything else?
What? 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 What?
Okay, I'll stop.
What?
Oh, those things creep me the hell out.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yes.
Yes. I'm ready to go back to Alexios.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
Leonidas' spear. Upgrade the spear of Leonidas here at the forge of Hephaestus using artifact fragments. Upgrading it increases your adrenaline and unlocks more powerful abilities. Collect artifact fragments from defeated members of the Cult of Cosmos. Review the quest menu to track progress toward more spear upgrades. Ah. Okay, so every time I kill someone, I then... Like, every time I kill someone, like, that's in the cult, it then... I then get their fragment, then I can use the fragment here to fully upgrade the spear. Neat.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear. Someone was here far before we were.
And the best part is like you can only access this place if you have the spear. Which
Did
is
Leonidas know this place existed?
that might also be why that cult is after us, because maybe they want access to this forge.
Time to talk!
Whoa. Okay, how is Cassandra here?
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you alright? Cassandra, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Oh, come on, little sister. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta, alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
No. I was trying to save you. It's like, really?
If that's what you think, Cassandra, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard the story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Cassandra.
Right, Demos. Now her, I don't know.
She's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
She's going by... I'll go with that one.
Then why do the cult's bidding?
Have you been paying attention? They're following my lead.
Then make a choice on your own. Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
She didn't abandon me. I couldn't go back because they wanted me dead anyway, so there was nothing I could do. I had to leave.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mater. You're so weak.
It's kind of weird how like the armor stretches when they move, considering it's supposed to be metal. I'm not. She's trying to taunt me to get a reaction. I just know it, so I'm just going to.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
But let's see if we can get some info.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them.
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us stand against us, and they pay for that mistake.
Like me?
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum. They're next.
The cult let Myrine live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
It's like... So, because I survived the fall, that is why they're after the family. Good to know. Thanks for telling me everything.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do, and you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood, so let's see what you can do.
I'm not gonna fight her because, for one, if I fight her, that's going to show her how I am as a fighter, and also she's my sister, and she's just trying to get a reaction out of me for her own gain, so I'm not playing her game.
We still found each other, sister.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus. He needs to know about this.
Yeah, I'm just looking around. I thought this place looked familiar, but I thought, like, when I saw the two pillars, I thought it was the place that we had been thrown off of, but doesn't look like that's the case. Plus, it's not high enough, like, and also, I'm still wondering, how the heck did she survive the fall? Like, she was a baby and thrown off a cliff. So, how did she even survive? Unless, maybe that wasn't really her, and someone... that they just swapped her out with someone else, and then threw the other one off. I love how she's having a conversation with my... I love how he's having a conversation with my men. Oh. Okay, let me hurry up and talk to him before that bear comes back.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear is stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Alexios, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving. She told me herself. They're going after us. My family. Pericles.
Why would she tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Okay. So
Welcome back, Commander.
that's going to be it for this episode. Although I do have a bonus clip that I recorded before I started on this one. Okay, so to describe what happened in this bonus clip, I did a quest where this lady was grossly hitting on me and then told me to help find these ingredients to help get her husband back in the loving mood. So I did the quest. It was gross.
We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
No, pirates, a lot of them. Ha. Only pirates?
Best speed now!
And so I did the quest. But then the husband was saying how he was tired. He didn't want to do all that anymore. And at the end of the cutscene, he walked away depressed. But then when the cutscene ended, he was on the ground and it gave me the option to carry him. So what I did was I picked him up, put him on my horse, rode all the way down to my ship, got on my ship, went all the way back to Kefalonia, and I decided to put him at my old house. So I took him from... yeah, I took him from here, went all the way to my ship here, sailed, and then dropped him off at my house. So now he's far away from his wife, but I just find that funny just cause it let me do that, and that's honestly why I did it, because I don't know if that was a glitch or anything, but yeah, here's the bonus clip.
Misthios, you're back! And not a moment too soon.
I got what you asked for.
Who is this of Xesia?
This is the Misthios who's going to reignite our spark, my love.
Oh no! We've been through this. I can't satisfy you anymore. You're going to kill me with your lust.
Nonsense. I'm going to make you an elixir that will give you the vigor of a man a fraction of your age.
God save me. I cannot do this anymore.
By all the gods, will someone just pay me? If I hear any more talk of this, I'm going to be sick.
Ah, young people. They don't understand true love. Here, this should be more than enough.
My thanks.
Come, Goragos. I'll mix the elixir. You get the oils ready.
You see, I mean, it's just kind of funny just because of like it let me do that, but it's like, I mean, look on the plus side for him. He now has a house next to an awesome view of the ocean. Yeah, it's on Kefalonia. Could be other places that could be better, but he's far away from her, that's for sure. And now he's finally free. So, with all that being said, thanks all you so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, leave a like, and as always, please leave a comment, because your comments are the only way that I can improve on these. And if you want to chat with me directly, or just see updates on the channel, check me out on my Twitter at Antilles Gaming. And I will see all of you in the next episode.